Chat, let's do it. Round one, Leafs Lightning. We won 15 more games. 15 more games than the Tampa Bay Lightning this year. Again, we just looked at the team, but a reminder of what we have this year. I mean, if we can't win this, if this team can't go on a run, we are going to have some more roster turnover at the end of the year. That is a certainty. There are certain players that we feel confident in cutting ties with. But, yeah. The Tampa Bay Lightning look like this. It includes the man who was our deadline pickup last year, Cole Perfetti, who had a very good season in Tampa, alongside Gabriel Velarde and Gage Gonsalves. We got Brandon Hagel, Joel Eriksson Ek, and Georgi Merkulov. Dmitry Voronkov with LJ Mooney and Jack Finley. And Evander Kane with Dennis Lavin and Kyle Palmieri. Their defense, Sergachev and Brandstrom. Eric Chernak with Nick Bedan. And Caleb Jones with Lane Andrews. Their goalie, Spencer Knight, switches sides of the Florida rivalry. And Braden Point is injured. And that could be the biggest factor in this series. How long is he out for? He's not going to miss too much more time. He'll probably be ready for game 2, if not game 3. So it's a little bit rough. A little bit rough because on paper, basically everything lines up for us. Everything. And, God. Here we go. Game number 1. 93, 88, 85 are the ratings. So we have Tampa beat on paper, with the exception of goaltending, apparently. Will we Leafs it up this time? Game number 1. Game number 1. First period, 2-0 Lightning. Lavin and Palmieri in less than a minute. Second period, 4-0 Lightning. Eriksson Ek with both of them.
Okay, but what? Here comes a pizza. See it?
Happy days. They're not, though.
Highly unnecessary.
Happy days. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you, but
oh, we're doing this again.
I disagree.
Taste the biscuit.
As the Tampa Bay Lightning take game 1, 5-0.
Okay, but what? Here comes a pizza. See it? Oh, jeez.
Highly unnecessary.
Guy with the Patriots jacket, and of course he's been asked to leave the ball game for ruining a good piece of pizza.
Oh boy. Okay.
Score, I salute you.
It's only one game. Worse things have happened. Harenstam will get the net for game 2 because Barneson sucked. Game number 2. First period, 2-1 Leafs. Panay and Ullman. Merkulov gets the goal for Tampa. Second period, 4-1 Leafs. Topironi and Michael Misa. It was 4-1. It was 4-1. It's now 5-1. A lot of power play chances make it 6-1. Matvei Michkov 7-1 as the Lightning leave Spencer Knight out there to die. We are back in the series after a 7-1 victory in game number 2. Game-to-game basis, you never know what to expect. Will NHL 24 be better? Yes, it will be. Fairly confident. Oh, man. Obviously, Harenstam gets the next start. Game number 3 in Tampa. First period, goalless. 14 shots to 6. What do you know? The Leafs are getting goalied again. Goalied. Second period, 1-1. Perfetti and Ullman both on the power play. We go to the third, tied. We're still beating them in shots, which doesn't mean a damn thing. Perry makes it 2-1. Can't get my hopes up yet. 3 minutes to go. And after a brutal game 1 loss, we take 2 in a row. And a 2-1 series lead over Tampa. As much as I'd love to look at the team and the lines, I feel like if I did, I definitely want to edit them. So we'll go to game number 4. 2-1 series lead for the Leafs. First period, 2-0 Toronto, Michkov and Perry. Second period, 2-1. Lavin scores again. Out shooting us pretty heavily. Not a recipe for success. They're getting a lot of shots per minute. Finally slowed them down a little bit. Salmonen makes it 3-1. The Toronto Maple Leafs have a 3-1 series lead on the Lightning. 3 straight wins after an embarrassing game number 1. Harenstam, or as Sergachev called him, Harenstim. It's 3-1. Does this mean we're going down 3-0 to Florida next round? Harenstam has been insane, Sergei Bobrovsky-esque. Pretty much everyone except for the fourth line been pulling their weight. We can't really complain. Game 5. Whoops! We lost 6-5 in overtime. I hit over and it didn't register. Oh God, we lost 6-5. And boy, EA, wouldn't it be nice to be able to look at the fucking box score? Game 6. Not like this. Not like this, please. First period, 1-0 Leafs. Weeks. Second period, it's 4-1. It's 4-1. Nothing bad has ever happened. At 4-1. Third period. Too many power play chances. Perfetti scores. Here we go. Normally, I would not jump in to watch a handshake line, but god damn it. I'm hoping to be able to jump in for this one, and God help me if they tie it. God help me if they tie it. We've seen it happen before. A minute and a half to go. Please, God. Please, God.
Dickinson's taking it from his own end.
Logan Cooley throws one on, stopped by Knight. 1:14 left.
From the left side, he moves it up ahead.
Finley loses it.
Scrum along the wall.
Knight heads to the bench.
They've got the extra attack.
Kuba, the reverse hit. Kuba ends the series.
Puts it into the empty net.
Machis Kuba. Second of the series. And the youngster has sent the Maple Leafs to round number 2. Watch this. Oh, happy days with the big old bits. But Dan for the hit. Kuba trucks him. Carries him down the ice. Tips to Cooley. It's poked away. And Kuba recovers. Bang. The reverse hit on Nick Badan. And that should do it. We are off to the second round. We have not quite made it to the second round all that often. We've still yet to make it beyond the second round. But we are going there to play either Boston or Ottawa. Velarde to Perfetti. Gets it back. Good save. More effort on that play than Matthews and Marner have ever had. Merkaloff. Big hit by Dickinson. Michael Misa tried the move. Let's get a lower line out there to not risk the high-end players. Velarde save. Perfetti to Velarde poked away. Tero Kiiskinen. 15 seconds to go. As Kiiskinen takes a tour. Clapperton, Topi Roni shot save. And the Toronto Maple Leafs eliminates the Tampa Bay Lightning in 6 games.
And they're moving on to the next round.
Number 69, Ullman. You love to see it. Tampa eliminated on their home ice.
And this crowd a little stunned, but these players are loving it. Ray,
We move on.
Sweeter doing this on the road.
I don't even know who's leading the handshake line for us because Riley's still our captain. I love Harenstam. Gets it done. Machis Kuba, the empty netter, sends the Leafs to the second round. It'll be Boston or Ottawa. But we get it done in 6 after an accidental simming of game number 5. And, well, no doubt about it, Harenstam earned it. I mean, he had a bad game number 5. But aside from that, he did very, very well. And he'll be the guy heading into round 2. Dickinson, phenomenal series. Phenomenal series for Sam Dickinson. Very, very good series for Cam York. Sokolov was very solid. Evan Bouchard was solid. Carpenter and Panayi were okay. Could argue maybe Riley slots in for Carpenter for the next series just to see what happens. Jaden Perry was outstanding. A lot of penalties taken, but outstanding. Michael Misa was point a game. Tremendous stuff from him. Salmonen was okay. Kuba, fantastic. Cooley, very, very good. Michkov, proving he wants to stay in Toronto. Is what we're seeing. It's what we're seeing. Ullman, 5 points in 6 games. Lume was okay. Like, you don't need to be amazing, just be solid. And he was, as was Derek Weeks. Kiiskinen just the 5. I mean, I guess he fought. Fourth line was pretty ineffective. We did forget to look at the fight leader around the league in the regular season. Let's see what we got here. The Terror of Tampere. Just 15. Tied with Timo Luivara. The Finns love to fight. And Jalen Fox was still up there. But yeah, Kiiskinen has a lot of career fights, as we are well aware. So, I mean, we could debate changing up the fourth line a little bit, but just because they were kind of meh doesn't mean they absolutely sucked. If those numbers continue to drop, then we do have Makala, Mahalik, Miller, Maltsev, O'Donnell, Cuff. So we'll see what we have there. But Boston has a 3-2 series lead on Ottawa. Who would we prefer? Of course, Boston bounced us last year, if I'm not mistaken. I would probably prefer not to play them. Not playing them would be great. Would not complain. Ottawa, though, we know have Thomas Chabot, who is insane. Well, Brady Tkachuk's not there at the moment, but there's no easy matchup in round 2. There is no easy matchup in round number 2. Pretty sure Ottawa's beat us in a playoff series too, yeah. That's the great equalizer now, isn't it? Unless EA is going to goalie voodoo the hell out of us. Which could happen. Who's it going to be? Game 7. Will it be the Bruins? Or will it be the Sens? Leafs Sens in round number 2. You get a look there at the playoff brackets. My goodness. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Well, chat, we know what the team looks like. So let's do it. Round number 2. Before we potentially switch to some club with the boys. Round number 2. We know what they look like. I don't have to build up to it. It's game number 1 against Stützle, Chabot, and the Sens. First period, 2-1 Leafs, Panay and Tope Ahroni. Third pair and a fourth liner, Murat Kuznetsov scores for the Sens. Second period, 2-2, Kuznetsov again. Damn. We go to the third tie game. DeBrincat scores. Bouchard ties it against Brennan. Cooley and Salmonen go off. Chabot scores. 2 goals in 11 seconds. It's 5-4 with 5.5 to go. And the Toronto Maple Leafs come back and hold on to win game number 1, 5-4. A 5-goal combined third period. Oh my God. 4-point night for Kuznetsov. He was involved in every single goal for the Sens. But we held on. Let's go to game 2. Let's go to game number 2. First period, 2-0 Ottawa. Kuznetsov again, and ADB. 18 shots to 8. Second period, it was 3-0 after a Batherson power play goal. Bouchard and Salmonen get us back to within 1. Kuba ties the game. Brennan no longer in. Trading power plays. Ridley Gregg scores. It's 4-3. 7.5 to go. Do we have another one? Looks like no. And the Sens take game 2, 4-3. Good game for Ridley Gregg. I mean, 37 of 41 for Harenstam's not bad, but it looks like they might have him solved. Yeah, I mean, we gave up some power play goals in that one. That didn't help. Didn't help. You wanted to see you do a fantasy draft series. I have done one before, and will likely do one again. Every single series in the West is 2-0. Every single one in the East is 1-1. We've allowed 9 goals in 2 games. Barneson's back. Fourth line's actually looking okay. How has Morgan Riley done? That's a big question here. How was our agent captain done? He actually hasn't been bad. Okay. A big game 3, a 1-1 series split. First period, 2-1 Leafs. Yarventi for Ottawa. Michkov and Perry for the Leafs. Mobsky, I think people in chat are trying to get a hold of you. Link Mobsky to the office. Link Mobsky to the office. Ooh, what'd you do? Second period. Oh, shit. Josh Norris and Alex DeBrincat, we are down 3-2. Heading into the third period. Shiz. Goaltending hasn't been great. Barneson gives up a fourth. Panayi gets one back. Garnett Titan, hello. Colangelo makes it 5-3. Need save. Fucking need save. And the Sens. 5 goals on 28 shots. And it's 5-3 Ottawa. And a 2-1 series lead. Leaves us with some decisions. Harenstam will get another chance. I might go with Rotzloff. I don't know. I mean, defensively, it's tough. You know, do you mix stuff up just to say, hey, we're trying something different? I don't know if we do. Fuck. Kieskinen, no points. I mean, the fourth line hasn't been bad. They've just been irrelevant. Top line's still been very good in the playoffs. That second line has been okay. It's the third line that's starting to become a little bit irrelevant. I'm going to swap these options. So Ullman, Roney, Clapperton, Kieskinen, Lume, Weeks. Just to get some different looks here. Damn it. Just to get some different looks. It is a very important game 4. Either we will tie this series or the Sens will have a 3-1 series lead. We've had a habit of losing in 5 games in the second round. First period, 2-0 Sens. Chikrin and Greg. Second period. Oh my fucking God. Barring a ridiculous comeback, Sens are going to have a 3-1 series lead. 4-2 the final. In game 4, we're down 3-1. 3 straight losses. Arenstam's going to be in. We have to make changes, even if it's for the sake of making changes. So we'll go with Dickinson, Bouchard, Sokolov, York, Carpenter, Panay. Even if it's a -1, I don't care. We already made changes to the bottom 6. I'm not going to call anybody up. Let's go with Kuba, Ullman, Perry. Kuba, Misa, Michkov, Ullman, Cooley, Salmonen, Perry, Roney, Clapperton, Kieskinen, Lume, and Weeks. Luv Harenstam between the pipes. Our season is on the line at home, game 5. First period. And that, Sheldon Keefe, is how it's done. York, Ullman, Misa, Cooley, 4-0 at the end of the first. Second period, oh God, it's 4-1. Third period. Oh, thank God. Alec Carpenter back in the lineup. Oh, fuck. There will be a game 6 in Ottawa. Strong first period propels us to victory. Game 6 coming up. Edmonton advances to the conference finals. New Jersey up 3-2 on Columbus, and obviously would have seen Arizona up 3-2 on Minnesota. God. I have no faith in any of these goaltenders. But the alternative is going to a 72 overall, so it has to be Harenstam again. It has to be. I could take out Weeks, but what's the point? You know what I want to do? I know we won. Power play lines. I mean, there's really not much to change there. What about power play 2? There's really not much to change here either. PK lines, just to even do something a little bit different, which would be cool. Like, very cool. Let's get Kieskinen out of there for Clapperton. Bouchard's a big boy. Actually, Weeks is a bigger boy. Let's get Weeks in front. That works. Top power play unit, PK unit at least. I mean, Clapperton's out there twice, but whatever. Game number 6 in Ottawa. First period, 2-1 Leafs. Bouchard and Kuba, 2 goals in 53 seconds. Lassie Thompson gets one back. Second period. Stützle, Chychrun, Greg. 4-3 Sens. Heading into the third with our season on the line. The goaltending continues to let us down. But if we can have a strong third period. Oh my God, really? Again? 4-6. Jesus fucking hell. Oh my God. Need fucking save. I'm jumping into the gameplay out of pure desperation. God, that reverse retro is hideous. How can you have such a good logo and shit jerseys? The Ottawa Senators. I had a bad feeling about starting any of our goalies, but I couldn't start a 72, although apparently I might as well. We have under 3 minutes to save our season. 3 minutes to save our season. Dickinson for Bouchard. Fed along, matches Kuba. In front, what a save! It was Misa on the doorstep. And Dobes got a piece of it. Misa on the draw. Loses it. That's why we didn't pull the goalie. Misa nearly won it back from Shabbat. Sanderson eludes the pressure. Yaraventi to Stützle, taken away by Bouchard. DeBrincat deflects high. Bouchard up the wall. Michkov is there. Dickinson back to Michael Misa. Misa's shot taken down by Sanderson. No, Chychrun, excuse me. Misa still fighting with Chychrun, who gets it away to Stützle, nearly turned over. DeBrincat held up. Dickinson up ahead for Cooley. Now Jorg Ullman. Ullman for Cooley for Salmon, and he couldn't bury it. To the point. Some reason back to Cooley. Oh my God. Poirier, great move. Sokolov with space. Save Harenstam. I can't believe we're in this position. 55 win season. And Ottawa threatening to end it in 6. We need a miracle. Ullman. Shot on. Juicy rebound. We need a fucking 2-3 at this point. The big spin by Norris. Dickinson up ahead. Oh my God. He couldn't handle the puck. Cooley with space. Throws it on. Save again. Can we get to the rebound? No, we can't. Any shot's a nice shot in this situation. Dickinson can't shrug off the defender. Can't. It was fucking Lassie Thompson, I think. It was because he has it again. Kuznetsov hit. Greg misses. 40 seconds. Ullman turns it over to Greg. McCammon to Kuznetsov, just missed. Bouchard can't get the breakout pass out. We're getting hemmed into our own zone. And a save by Harenstam. Jesus Christ. We need 2 goals, and we're getting hemmed into our own zone. And we're due for some major off-season changes. Tell me if you've heard that before. Oh my God. Misa wins the draw. Bouchard to Michkov. Harenstam to the bench. Michkov throws it on. Juicy rebound again. Severson wins the race to it. Tim Stutzel gets ran into. Bouchard going backwards. Machis Kuba throws it on. Another save. Kuba again out to the far side. The Sens eliminate the Leafs in 6. We still haven't gotten past the second round.
Razor, this team came to play right from the start. Just a terrific effort with a closeout game at home. The possibility of putting this series to bed. They focused in
As Dobes shuts us down. They started the series, and again, it's still an injustice that we can't look at season by season numbers. They started the series with Tyler Brennan, and after game 1, switched to Dobes, and we could only beat him once. Son of a bitch. And he wasn't even that good. Career 904 save percentage. We're out. And we have some big decisions in this postseason. Bigger than I would have hoped, but here we are.